Hello, everyone.
Hey,
Here we
everybody.
are, Tipsy Realtor today. Oops, I got it on camera. Tipsy Realtor today. We are here to talk to you about how to make an Alabama Slammer and AC and solar panels and kind of what the deal is with them. Do they increase your value? Are they good to work with? All that kind of fun stuff.
Yeah.
We're going to talk to you about the nitty gritty parts of it when it comes to real estate. So let's start
the drink
with the
first.
drink as always.
Oh, forgot to turn my phone off. It's making sounds.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
So we're
Good.
starting with our shaker full of ice,
Yep.
which is pretty simple. And the recipe is actually not too complex. So you've got slow gin, which is just kind of a different type
Yeah.
of gin. I'm going to get in trouble for Mannix and spilling everywhere.
Oh yeah, Spilly talker.
And we're doing 1 ounce of Southern Comfort.
Oh yes.
Back in the day, you
back
remember your old Southern Comfort days?
Yes, that's like one alcohol. Like when the people like which one you cannot drink. That's the one.
And then, of course, amaretto, and then 2 ounces of orange juice. So the joke with some people is, yes, this could be a breakfast drink. That is your call, your
Delicious
decisions to make. I have a cloth here.
Let's kind of
There we go.
Let's not spill on the iPad.
All right.
Okay, let's do it.
And now we're gonna
shake it. Not very loud. I put so much ice.
Maybe. All right. And now into our cocktail glass, we have a nice, lovely rocks glass here full of ice to put in. And then you can garnish it, of course, with a dried lemon wedge, dried orange wedge,
or tropical
fresh
fruit,
orange
some sort.
wedge. Absolutely.
Okay.
And then it looks pretty much like dark orange
juice.
It'll be yummy though. I love Southern. Actually, I don't even know why I don't make these enough more often.
Oh wow, that's very tasty.
I know they're really, really good.
I think I had it before, but probably not for a very long time ago. And I feel when you do order it in a restaurant, it's a little bit like comes in a premix version with a lot of sugar. This one you can see it's all alcohol and a little bit of orange juice, and you can make it like freshly squeezed orange juice, so it's like even like extra healthy.
But yeah, this is a super yummy cocktail, and I really should make it more often. Guess what Clint's getting tonight?
Yes. Not what you guys all thinking about. He's getting this cocktail. No, it's delicious. Definitely recommend. I mean, Alabama Slammer, it's always been that kind of a southern drink, right? Like it's easy to drink, patio weather. Hopefully it's coming soon to Calgary.
It would be a great patio drink.
Yeah. And I feel like this is also the one you can make by the bucket.
Yeah, absolutely. You could make a large punch bowl of this if you're having people over. It would be a good punch bowl drink.
I'm thinking maybe I'm gonna make this my birthday drink this year.
Oh,
that's the easy one to make. I love it. Every year I pick a drink from our season to make my signature birthday drink.
There you go.
And this one would be good because it's kind of like summery, it's sweet, it's tropical tasting.
It is, and you easily could make a big batch of it. And then you could have it very nicely garnished.
Yeah. Well, I have that, the dispenser that
there you go.
Fits 10 liters.
All right.
All right.
So AC units.
Yeah, that's a really good one because we're always talking to our clients, especially now that people are either environmentally conscious or energy efficient. They're wondering, is AC a good thing? Is a solar a good thing? If I invest into it, would it bring a value to the home?
I agree. But I think we got to start with the AC panels. Yes. And we'll start with ACs and then we'll move on to solars because otherwise it'll just get too confusing.
Yes.
So right now, believe it or not, you'll see if you're on Facebook, AC installation right now is on sale. So that's why we're having the conversation right now. So if you're looking to purchase AC, you may want to start looking at purchasing it now because this is when all of your HVAC people are coming out and selling it at a discounted rate.
Yeah.
One thing actually I do want to mention, once you do get an AC unit on your property, if it's one of the outside units because you're a detached house, you are going to need an updated real property report because it must be displayed. Now, I'm not saying run out and get it now, but I'm saying when you go to sell your house, know that you're going to have to update it at that point.
Yes. Yeah. It's like as a structure.
Absolutely.
outside.
It is.
Yeah, so with the AC, you know what? The reason that everything is on sale, it's still winter, even though it's in April. And once comes summer and the weather is really hot and everybody wants to get installed now, that's when the prices are jump. That's when the contractors are way too busy. So you will have to wait and pay premium on your AC. So in Calgary, even though we get like 1 week of hot summer, if you do have a south facing or west facing or combination of those backyards, or lots of windows that are open to that exposure, sun is very strong and it really hits up your house. It doesn't have to be plus 30 outside. It has to be like, it can be like plus 16, but if it's a full sun, your house will heat up. And I think a lot of Calgarians and well area, like let's say, um, really appreciate to have an option to cool down.
I would agree with that. I will say, I know lots of people who will say you don't need AC in Calgary. And I will tell you that AC is becoming more and more popular and having in homes, and more people in Calgary are getting it
And
installed.
it's very much appreciated. Yeah.
Absolutely. And it does certainly help. It's a nice bonus, a nice feature to point out when you are putting your home up for sale.
Yeah.
I would say an average AC unit is probably going to cost you $5,000 to
I would
install.
say that's fair.
Yeah, but I would say that you definitely have those kind of resale, at least 75% of the value of the AC coming back when you go to sell your home. So it
Yeah.
definitely is adding to the value of your home. It is adding to your resale ability. So those are definitely things to think about when you're looking at your AC units. Make sure it's the right size for your home, not too big, not too small, because you obviously don't need to get a big, huge, massive commercial unit that's good for 8,000 square feet if you only have 2,000 square feet.
Yes, absolutely. Sometimes you do like my house needs two.
Yeah.
So it's all big, but it because it's multi-level, it's a bigger square footage. So you have to keep that in mind. Definitely install what's proper because some people will be like, okay, well, I have a great unit, but I cannot use it because it's only usually people put it for upstairs where they sleep, right?
That's what I was going to
So,
say as
yeah.
well. Something to think about also is just because if you are in a larger home and you do have two furnaces, if you have a furnace, one that runs your basement and one that runs your upstairs, you may not need two separate AC units because heat rises and usually basements are cooler in the
That's right.
summertime. Now, if you have a walkout, that may differ. So definitely talk to your professional. And I would even say get a couple of different opinions on how many AC units you're getting because you may have some HVAC people that have, or call us for a recommendation. We have amazing HVAC people that I know that we trust that would give you the straight goods, whether it's to their benefit or not.
Yeah, and I do find from like our professional personal experience working with a lot of buyers, we do see a lot of people getting more excited about having AC units in a house when they're already looking. That's a good, always a big check mark I find with the buyers. One of some of the things that would say like I won't say disadvantage, but things you should probably think about installing AC. Don't install AC just for the sake of installing if you know you're going to be selling the house.
In a short
Yeah,
order.
if you kind of thinking like, hey, I'm going to still live here for a couple of years, I want to be comfortable, definitely do it. But if you know you're going to be selling next month, probably not a great idea to put the AC because you don't get 100% back of your value.
Now, if you're in a condo unit, you get what are called AC splits.
Yes.
So AC splits are the ones that are on the wall.
Yeah.
And then they may be just for that room. You may want to get it in multiple rooms, but you do have to get it approved by your condo corporation to ensure that it is allowed because sometimes they will have portions coming out of your unit. So things to think about. There is also the portable AC units in condos or even in houses that you could include if you don't want to go with full AC because you don't want to cool down the entire house, but maybe just a room at a time. Now, AC splits run about $3,000 and the portable AC units can run about $400 or $500.
Yeah, and like I don't correct me if you think I'm wrong, but find in like multi-unit buildings that don't have centralized AC, the units that do go out in the full exposure sun, people do appreciate those AC units way more.
Absolutely.
Than like let's say versus the housing because you can't control your temperature in a condo. If you're on like 15th floor, you open the door and you have no air circulation. There is no way to cool down your unit beside actually putting AC in.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so and I think it's definitely appreciates more there and a bigger benefit.
All right,
Yeah.
so let's move on to solar panels. So solar panels are the new hot thing. Lots of builders are, if they're not putting in the solar panels for you, they're actually putting in the conduit for the solar panels for
Yeah.
you.
You're doing reference now, which
Yeah,
is great.
It is. So solar panels is a new thing, and obviously everybody knows that there is a program out there with the government that for a 0% interest rate, you can get solar panels on your roof. You can get a quote, and you can get your solar panels in at zero interest rate and pay them off monthly. Now, what I did when I did my home is I looked into it, and I completely looked into it and thought, wow, zero down. It will take me about 12 years to get my rate of return back so that I start making my. Fortunately, it put me in a position where I did not think. Oops, sorry.
We lost the camera. That's how they can.
Okay, that's okay. We're gonna
While
go
we
over
talk
here.
to this guy.
Yeah. So it was my opinion that I felt that we would not really be interested in considering solar only because of the fact that we weren't going to be in our house for 12 more years.
Yeah, that's a good. Don't install them for sake of installing. In Alberta, we have a mixed review still, right?
We do.
Although like
Absolutely.
a lot of people are becoming more energy efficient concerned and they love the savings in the back of the in terms of like the solar power, but like we still seeing, I won't even say 50-50. I say it's like 70-30, like where people are like, I can live without the solar power, like I don't want to pay for it, because like the homes that we do sell with the solar power installed already are a little bit more expensive. Like the, like like the, I mean the internet says it goes between 3 to 7% above the typical home price.
Yeah, but 3 to 7%. Like for me, my quote was $28,000. Now,
Yeah.
3 to 7% wasn't recouping the cost again because we looked at all of that.
Yeah.
Would we be able to sell our house for the cost of installation of the solar panels? And unfortunately, the answer was no, which is why that 12 years is what it took. So if you're going to be in your home for a long period of time and you want to make sure you recoup your costs, then 100%. Now, here's the other thing is if you've got that payment plan for your solar panels and you move, the payment plan doesn't stay with the house. The new buyers don't take it over. You are still responsible for the loan to pay back the solar panels.
All right, if you finance it.
If you finance it.
If you know, yeah.
And also too is there's a clause in your purchase contract that says everything included with the home will be paid off. So the paying off of your solar panel loan may come out of the sale proceeds of the house. So keep that all in mind when you're doing those kind of things.
Yeah, it goes for all rental equipment. Some people rent ACs and it goes the same way. You have to pay out your contracts.
Absolutely. But here's the other thing is if you're buying a house with solar panels, you may want to make sure that that loan is paid off or that loan will be paid off with the sale proceeds of the house. Because the last thing you want is someone to come back and take back the solar panels that you thought were included with the house, because your only recourse is going to be small claims court, and you want to avoid that.
Yeah, one of the things I think a lot of the people always wonder about the maintenance of things, right? How do I maintain AC? How do I maintain the solar panels? What happens when there is lots of snow on the roof? And I think as a homeowner who has this technology, it's very important to maintain kind of a maintenance package. And so keep all your receipts, keep all your upkeeping. And also, not all the solar panels are the same. There are the ones like now snow friendly, the installation, the technology is a little bit different. So it's important information to include into that marketing package, not to let the buyer to assume the worst.
And then also too is if you do have solar panels, you may want to consider if you're going to make it so that the birds can't nest underneath it. So if you don't enclose the sides of your solar panels, it can encourage or do some kind of pest mitigation. It can encourage pigeons to come and live under your solar panels, and now you get infested with pigeons.
Right.
So there are measures that you can take, but you have to understand, yes, if you want just eco-friendly stuff, solar panels are great. If you're looking for a return on investment, then really measure out. And if someone's already got them in there, fantastic. But then ask to see their electrical
Bill.
bills,
Yes.
so that you can see what the real cost
Yeah,
savings
how
of
you
the solar
saving
panel
it.
is.
Yeah.
There's also a lot of things that go along with solar panels. Like some people go into solar groups, and then you have to reset that solar group every season depending on if you're going to be
Yeah.
using a lot of power or not using a lot of power. So there is maintenance to solar panels. You just don't put them on your roof and save money. You actually do have a little bit of engagement to keep that cost savings with your solar panels as well. So do your research, don't just buy them. And then if you are buying a house with solar panels, ensure that there is no loans or lending against the solar panels, because a lot of people did get them on that fee-based system where they may still have financing on those solar panels. So you want to make sure that's paid off.
Yeah. And always ask for warranties and questions about it, especially if you never had to look after. And also, one of the other points that I've read, which is a really good one, that not all the appraisers, when they appraise the house, add value for solar panels.
Yeah.
So if you are paying extra cost on a purchase of the home and appraisal comes less, it's because of that. We technically, our industry doesn't know how to appraise that yet.
No, because it's too new.
Yeah.
So that increase in property value isn't there yet. We're not 100% being able to see that reflected in the marketplace, because not everyone has the same value definition of solar panels.
That's
sometimes
right.
they're just a bonus, and sometimes they are a significant increase.
Okay, so what are we gonna do next, Robin? Are we gonna do the prizes?
Sure.
Let's talk about the prizes.
So
I'm gonna pass you one of these.
Thank you. We are giving away these helping cocktail things.
I hope it's not leaking.
That will teach you.
There you go. Yeah, I got like two different other raspberry coconut jalapeno and strawberry basil.
Absolutely. So these are going to help you make some amazing summer cocktails where you just have to add the alcohol if you want to add
ice,
ice, stuff like that. Make it nice for your people that are coming over. So don't worry about that. Nice, easy cocktails for the summertime, because we want you to kick off your hot season of the year correctly.
And how do you win? So obviously you have to follow our show, show some love, some like, share it, tag your friends and family, and your name will get entered into the draw.
Absolutely.
Obviously, we on Facebook Live, and then we on LinkedIn.
And the more you like and love and share our show, the more entries you get. Tag a friend, you'll get more entries. Give a suggestion for a cocktail, you'll get more entries. Make a suggestion for a subject, you'll get more entries. So we do increase the entries based on what you're doing in regards to those sort of things.
Yeah, awesome. And we are going to be planning season 7 soon. So please submit the cocktails you guys want us to make or the real estate topics, and your name gets to enter twice.
Absolutely. Now, next week, we're going to talk about the green thumb, and we're going to talk about the importance of curb appeal, because this is important for you to know if you're thinking of putting your house on the market anytime soon.
Right. Well, hopefully the snow starts melting, right?
That's right. But most importantly, if you know of anyone buying or selling a home, please have them give us a call. Your friends, your family, your coworkers, your neighbors, the people you like, the people you don't like, make sure that they call us so that we can give them the best advice possible. What's in their interest, tell them what they do know, and tell them what they don't know, they don't know. That's what we're here for. We want to make sure you make good financial decisions no matter what they are.
Yeah, and thanks for watching. Until next Wednesday.